Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, viewers, and good afternoon, my lovely fans. So today, I'm at Benjamin Gold Nigerian office, a school of fashion, and with me is our guest for today, one who can call an hard work pays in person. Benjamin Gold Nigeria, what an honor meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Briefly, you were given an award by Edo State government and at the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Yeah.
So how was it like?
Okay. Basically, is for the immense contribution
Okay.
to my art
Hmm.
and how I've used it to empower young people in the state.
Take it down. We all know that this isn't your first award. This is the few out of many you've received.
Yeah.
So I think you tell us more about maybe the Pearl Award you received and also the award of excellence in Delta State. Please.
Okay. The Pearl Award was what year was that? It was in 2016.
Okay.
That was immediately after. That was a few years after the UWIN Award.
Oh.
Okay. The UWIN Award is an award that was given to young entrepreneur during the Goodluck Jonathan administration.
Okay.
Through the World Bank and also through the Minister of Finance, Okonjo-Iweala. And so that was the first award. So after the award, I was honored in Delta State for bringing such a recognition to the people. Because my mom is from Delta State, and I also kind of associate myself with Delta State, in as much that my dad is from Edo State. I'm from both Edo State and Delta State. Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's safe for us to call you an Edo boy.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, so please give us a brief breakdown on your success story. We all know that Benjamin Gold didn't just start at the twinkle of an eye. It started with a gradual process through hard work, consistency. So please.
Okay. It's still success in the making. I won't say it's complete success already because there are levels I want to get to, and I don't see myself there in as much as I'm getting closer.
Okay.
I started making clothes at a very tender age. I finished University of Benin.
Oh.
Yes. I have my BSc and my Masters of University of Benin.
On what course? Sorry.
Yes. So I have a diploma in applied microbiology. As well, I have a BSc in technical education. I have a BSc in human resource management and a BSc in educational management and planning. So it was during my stay in University of Benin I wanted to explore that innate passion to create clothes and make designs. It has been there from the onset, but University of Benin kind of bring me closer to what I want to do because I actually read technical drawing.
Okay.
So that one actually boosts my drawing technique. To cut a very long story short, I went to Lagos to learn fashion, came back to Benin City and started my own fashion school. But then I didn't just start a fashion school. I was squatting with some of my friends back then in 2009 in a place called BDPA. It's opposite University of.
Of course, that's a popular area.
Yes, I was there in one room trying to put things together. So from there, I had with the landlord and I was thrown out. So that was a very rough year for me. So I went back to Warri, gathered myself back, came back to Benin again. And I was squatting with another boy again called OZ, who is also a medical doctor now. I was there and he left. He left the place for me to carry on. So I advised Miss to see how I can pay the bills for that place because I didn't have enough money. I could barely just feed. So I got a machine from a friend called Imo Edode. He saw me. I've not seen for many years now, but he saw me around. I got the machine from him, so I started patching clothes, making clothes. Then one day I just felt that with all the knowledge, with all the education, how will I make myself a better person? Just be a roadside tailor was not enough. Yes, I was never the plan for me. I can't have all these masters and still live like a roadside tailor. So I put myself together, gathered all I could. I made this small flyer, and I went to all the popular points in University of Benin, from main gates to a custody to 19th Street to basically inside of Benin, inside the University of Benin,
Yeah.
law basements.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
was sharing my flyers there, telling people that I made clothes and stuff. It was a very embarrassing moment, but I had no choice but to do that. So for that period, for about a month or two, I didn't get any client from there. I was still basically pashing clothes in BDPA. Before I met my first main client, Aisha, that she made. She said she wanted a gown. They wanted a very beautiful gown. So I gave her the cost. That is, it's going to cost her 45,000 naira, and it was a very huge amount. That was almost past half of my rent just to make a gown. And she was like, if you have seen 45,000 naira, will you look like this? I was
Like,
so
she
angry.
stated it to your
Yes,
face.
if I have seen 45,000, would I look like this? I
Like
wear
this?
a boxers and a singlet. So she said, would I
So
look like
I know
this?
that must be embarrassing.
Yes, I just kept quiet, and I was so angry that I insisted on the price, not because I couldn't reduce it, but for the fact that she make a mockery of what I was doing. I said that if she must do this gun, she has to pay that kind of money. Which she came back 2 days later and brought the money, and she said something. He said, "You don't know me at the Chris. By the time you just take the money, I want to see how the gown will come out." And as soon as she gave me the money and she left, I went to Selu Market to buy food stuff because there was no food in my house. For the money, I bought rice, I bought beans, and everything because I was very hungry.
Of course, man must choke.
Yes, so after eating, but by a week, I didn't touch the clothes. By a week, ate first, then and I made the clothes. The point here is that it's not as if I was an amateur, but to work on that magnitude, on that level, the money was going to be at there 2009, 45,000 for a gun was a real huge amount of money. So when I was done, I couldn't even call her because I was scared if the gun actually met her taste. So to cut long story short, she came and she saw the gown. She was crying, very excited. She was just crying and very excited and said, "You know what? I'm bringing all my friends here to make gown from you." So to cut that very long story, what happened from 2009 to today, 2009 September was the 2009 September thereabouts. Was it the next year? Was it that year? Was the first year I made my first 1 million naira for making clothes.
Wow!
From that time, yes, that was the first time I made my first 1 million naira for making clothes.
Indeed,
and it came from that girl. Yes.
Indeed, that was a tough story. So we now live in a society whereby most people really doesn't believe in hard work. You get. What will you say to those youth who feel like there shouldn't be need for too much of stress? You get, when I mean stress, struggling. They should just maybe wait for a manna to fall down. You get, when I mean manna to fall down, instead of them thinking of legit way of making money, but indulging in dubious means, what will you say to them?
Okay. First, I always tell, because I run a fashion school.
Okay.
And we have many young people come there. Some of them are involved in some stuff that I always tell them about, that when you're involved in internet fraud and stuff like that, it kills your natural ability to hustle. It kills that vital part of you that wants to make real genuine money. Because since you are used to making free money from scamming people and the rest of them, you can no longer genuinely hustle. And you know every day is not Christmas. You can't keep scamming people all your life. So my mom used to tell me something. He said that in this life you must serve. So you choose where you want to serve. If you want to serve as an old person, or you want to serve as a young person. But she always says serve when you are young. So when you are old, you can actually relax and enjoy your money. That's why you see some old people that you see them struggling, doing some menial jobs and they will tell you that this man used to be very rich, or used to be very influential. Yeah. It's because he was supposed to serve at his young age, but he did not.
He had to maneuver.
He tried to cut ends. And indulge in fraudulent activities. But the truth is that whatever goes around, always comes around. So if you God is a just God. So when you go ahead to scam other people, one way or the other, it will definitely come back to you.
Okay.
And when, like what I can say, if you put yourself into hard work, at the end you're going to smile. That's the simple
True.
truth. But when you indulge yourself into fraudulent activity, it naturally kills your ability to hustle in life. So when that money stops coming, it becomes useless to yourself and also to the society at large.
Well, that is very true of what you just said. Without taking much of your time, what would you like to say in order to encourage those youth out there working to make sure that they make a better tomorrow of their present life?
Okay, I wouldn't say much. It's written in the Bible. It said, "See the man diligent in his business, he will stand before kings." So, and I will tell you, I never knew. I knew I would be here, but I didn't need it to be this fast. And before even then, we had. I wrote a project many years ago. I was in 200 level when I wrote a project, and I was in 200 level in 2002 thereabouts. And the WIN project came in 2011, 2013, 2011, 2013. I can't remember. It's between 2011 and 2013, the WIN project came. And the project I applied with that got me that grant, the way I that got me that grant, it was a huge grant in millions that got me that grant, was actually written in 2002. So what I wrote in 2002 got me millions of naira in 2013. So when you are involved in the right business, it will only take time. It will definitely pay off. Yes.
Yeah. So to answer that inquisitive knowledge of my viewers, hope you wouldn't mind us asking you some personal questions.
All right.
In the sense that some of us have been following you on Instagram for a very long time, and some say you have a very private life. And come on, every girl wants to have Benjamin Gold at their corner. So want to know, are you hiding your fiancée from us, or you don't just want to bring her to social media yet?
Okay, I'm a very private person.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't actually want my private life to be on social media, because I want my children to have children will be children to have a very private life, and if they need be that they want to be involved in the whole social media activities, I should not be the one to bring them in. They should be the one to make that decision, and they want to be known by. Including my fiancée, if she wants to be the one to be known by public, they should be the one to make that decision, not me.
Yeah. Okay. So girls, close your eye because it's taken and sealed. What will you now say to people who at this stage see relationship as a must to do? You know, we now live in a world where relationship has been a trend, and ever since the invention ever since this dating app for young people like myself and other girls who are single has become rampant, I feel like love has been jeopardized. What do you think?
I would say being single and being lonely are two different things.
Okay.
Yes. So one can be single and not lonely.
And not lonely.
Yes. Yeah. One can even be married and also be lonely as well too.
Yeah.
So it's preference. And first, I believe that before you can love anybody, you should first love yourself.
Love yourself.
Yes. If you love yourself more, then people will definitely love you. You don't need to fight for it. When you love yourself as much as you do, people will see that in you and come close.
That is true. Of course, it has been an interesting day with no other person apart from Benjamin Gold Nigeria 101's, an institution of fashion here in Benin City. And I must say we've learned a lot coming from hard work, a lot coming from being private, and a lot coming from relationship. We must say thank you for this privilege. We are so honored.
Welcome.